action-packed fantasy RPG adventure. If you ask most people to describe The Witcher 3, you'll get some combination of these words along with many accolades. However, if you asked me to describe it the first time I ever played it, the word I'd use would be awkward. I barely made it through the introduction of this game without bailing. I had to come back, relive the awkwardness, and power through so that I could actually experience the game. Let me tell you a little bit about my less than ideal experience with The Witcher 3. I know most people have played this game, but for those of you who haven't, I'm gonna go into some detail about this scene so that you can understand, maybe, why I reacted the way that I did. If you have played this game, you're gonna relive it with me as well. The Witcher 3 starts with an intense, dark, and violent cinematic of a battle scene. Interspersed with this, we see scenes of Geralt revisiting that battle scene, finding possessions and evidence of the battle that took place. Geralt is looking for a specific person, a powerful sorceress named Yennefer. We see in the cinematic just what she can do. She decimates armies of soldiers. And I said that this scene was violent. Everyone has a different image of violent when they think about violence in video games. I'm talking about like people getting stuff chopped off, and you see it. So I'm talking quite violent. So anyways, we're seeing Yennefer in these cinematics. She's decimating armies of soldiers. She's doing all this very intense, dramatic, powerful magic. If you're me playing this for the first time, you're like, okay. You're thinking how badass this is about to be. We're gonna find Yennefer in this game and it's gonna be so cool. She's so tough and iconic. She's gonna be such a powerful companion to have. But then the next scene takes place at Kaer Morhen, which is the headquarters of the Witchers Guild. Geralt is taking a bath. I get it. Everyone has to clean themselves, even Witchers, that's fine. And then you see a crab-like creature sneaking into his bathtub. Goes under the water, and suddenly Geralt like jolts up in pain and in shock. And the camera pans out as he tells Yennefer, yes, that Yennefer, who is nude, how he doesn't find that funny. And for me, this was just like a wait, what moment? This was some thematic whiplash. I can read between the lines. I know what's happening under the water here. You mean to tell me that the same sorceress who I saw like literally flipping soldiers with her magic, she's not even touching them, she just flips them with her magic, she's all powerful like that, is using that same magic to do all that to Geralt? The thing that was so difficult for me was these scenes are nearly back to back. I think that duality is totally legit and totally welcome in stories. But when you pair an incredibly intense, very violent battle scene with a scene of a character in a bath getting joked around with by his girlfriend, those are so far opposite. It's like my brain wasn't ready for any of that lightheartedness when that intense, violent battle scene is so fresh in my mind. It's like cold water is being dumped on your head. You're like, oh man, you're hyped up. This game's gonna be intense, it's gonna be violent, there's gonna be these giant battles, and then bam, never mind, you're just in a bathtub with Geralt and Yennefer, who's a super powerful sorceress. She's just, messing around with him. The drastic tone differences here really were a challenge for me. There is a lot to explore in this game, and this is not a good example of the depth of this game. This, to me, it still feels weird. I re-experienced it, I got into the game, I was like, I'm gonna give it a second chance. I powered through these very odd sequence of scenes, and I had fun playing the game. And I was glad that I gave myself the chance to experience the game, and I could see where people were coming from with all of the positivity that they have for these games. I don't think that this game will ever be for me what it is for other people, but I can see the hype. I can understand it a little better. But that's only because I very much forced myself to get through these tonally different scenes and to get into the game and to get playing and exploring the world. This moment did almost make me quit The Witcher 3, and I'm glad that I came back to it. I really wish that this scene wasn't so stuck in my brain as it is. When I think of The Witcher 3, I want to think of all of the like very epic things that are in this game, but I just think about this scene and how sort of strange it is. Have you ever had a moment make you quit a game or make you almost quit a game? Maybe you had to come back to it later on. Let me know in the comments. I feel like we should talk about this more. I think it happens to all of us, and I think we don't talk about it as much. So I think we should talk about it. If you like more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.